Alright, what's going on? We are here today from frigid 50-degree Southern California to watch and react to this Nintendo Direct. It's been, since September 2019 since we've had a proper Nintendo Direct. Gonna make a few predictions here. I'm sure I'm gonna be wrong on all of them, as I am with pretty much everything. I have zero insider information. I'm just making shit up as I go. So my predictions are going to be, we get a Smash character, and it's going to be something like wildly off the board. I'm calling insanity. I'm calling Ori. Just let's go crazy. I'm calling they're going to announce the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, all the ports from all the Game Boy games. They're going to put that in a collection and port it. And I'm going to predict, let's see, GTA 5 on Nintendo. I'm going to predict that off the board, and then I'm going to predict something for the 35th anniversary for Zelda. Probably the collection that everybody's kind of assuming is coming, with something like Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess. But looks like we are starting up. So let me bring this up. Hopefully that comes up, or we're gonna have a problem. Alright, got it, just in time. It's like the volume's not even close. Alright, if I need to adjust the volume, let me know.
I couldn't find her anywhere.
Couldn't find it anywhere.
Vanished off the face of all rest, without a trace. Where have you gone? I'll find you, whatever it takes.
I like the accent. It just doesn't fit with anything of what I would expect from
This is where you were.
this game.
Pyra!
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you. Because I got an invitation to join Smash!
Oh shit! Alright, didn't see that coming.
I was gonna be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex. Behold the power of the Aegis! Smash Flare!
You powered up your Smash attack with fire?
Flame Nova! Prominence Revolt! Blazing End!
That's genius! You're pretty much owning them.
Who
And
the
these are
fuck is
seasoned
this?
fighters.
Yes, this is Smash. This is the new
There are no
character.
pushovers!
I gotta be honest.
Talk about a tight spot.
Mithra?
Let me handle this.
Yeah, it's from Xenoblade. What the fuck? Oh wait, we're getting more than one.
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys planning on winning? Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through!
Lightning Buster! Photone! Ray of Punishment! Chromata!
So a fire character and a lightning character?
What? You can even use that?
Fire! Right here!
Oh wait, is it one?
Between each other, freely.
What?
Serious firepower and blinding speed. Together, nothing can stand our way!
Quite
a spectacle, aren't they?
This is wild.
Gramps?
I've missed this.
It's like fucking Shang Tsung. You can transform mid-battle.
Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's some more.
You're all mine.
The stage was pretty sick, though.
Sacred arrow! Unspearred! Burning sword!
Nailed it!
Sure did! Witness our power! Shulk?
I never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you!
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
That was definitely the, like, second episode of a bad anime.
Hello everyone. It's been a while. I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Last year, we delivered some
I was
news
not
through a
expecting that
series
reveal
of
trailer to
Nintendo
be the
Direct
trailer
mini
for the
presentations.
Smash character. I was just assuming
However,
it was going to be a
We haven't been
DLC
able
for
to present a
Xenoblade or
Nintendo Direct in this style for some
a new
time.
game, something like that. Top 10 anime, but some of
I'm
the
happy
chat
to
on the
share
Nintendo
this
stream is
Nintendo Direct
hilarious.
with you all today. We appreciate your continued support.
Cool. I will be exclaiming if
Okay.
there's anything actually
What
good
you
coming on
just
here.
saw
If you
was
missed
the
my
reveal
pregame
trailer
predictions,
for
I
the
predicted
newest
Ori
fighter
for
in the Super
Smash,
Smash Bros. Ultimate game,
GTA
Pyra
5,
and Mythra.
and
They originally appeared in the
Phoenix
Xenoblade
Wright
Chronicles series
and a
as
Zelda
Rex's
35,
2-in-1 ally. Please look forward
something.
to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter releases in March, so we hope you'll stay tuned just a bit longer. Alright, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
That's this Fall Guys. Oh god, Fall Guys and Joy-Cons. Never played this.
Stumble toward greatness
Can't say
when
that I've
Fall
heard good
Guys
things,
Ultimate
but I haven't heard
Knockout
bad
comes to the
things either.
Nintendo
It
Switch
just was,
system
like, hot
summer
for a half a
2021.
minute, and then it kind of went away. I feel like everybody switched from this to like Among Us really quick.
You have 22 minutes
Yeah, I
before the
figured
solar
kids would
system
really
is
like it.
destroyed.
22 minutes until the solar system is
Venture
destroyed?
into the vast reaches of space to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization.
Outer Wilds.
You have 22 minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated. However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered.
Yeah, fucking time loop. I am not a fan of time loops.
By repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe.
This
What
looks cool,
messages
though.
will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021. Put your sleuthing skills to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games. Famicom Detective Club: The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club:
Alright, how about
The Girl Who
that?
Stands
I just turned
Behind.
the direct
2
down a
deep
bit.
cuts from Nintendo history are coming to North America for the first time.
Famicom Detective Club?
Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama, and twists and turns.
Speaking of
await
Ace
at
Attorney,
every
which
corner.
I'm predicting would be a
You'll be
thing
on the
that's
edge
seen
of
here,
your
and this
seat
looks
as you
kind of
dive
similar,
into
doesn't
these
it?
Deep narrative set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia.
This actually looks really good.
But that's not the only case to crack.
Famicom Detective Club is an awful name. It is a awful name.
In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues.
I've never
to
even
piece
heard
together
of the
these
original of
chilling
this game, but
conundrums.
this looks unbelievably good
Can
for
you
this
figure out
style of
who
game.
the culprit is before it's too late?
ここから出して
So it's in Japanese still, but it's just subtitled in English. I actually think I'd like that for this. Yeah, I will be trying this game
Uncover
too.
the deadly truth
May
of
14th.
Famicom Detective Club: The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club: The Girl Who Stands Behind. Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. A new age of battles begins.
What is this? Is this another Koei Tecmo game? This screams Dynasty Warriors 54. Samurai Warriors 5. Alright, fair enough. I still need to
Latest
finish
entry in the
Zelda Warrior
Samurai Warriors
34.
franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi.
These games are super fun. I can just never get through finishing them because the stories all just
Unleash
drag
all
on,
two
and there's
moves
just
in
so much going
electrifying
on.
1 versus 1,000 battles. In Samurai Warriors 5.
They're super fun to
slashing its
play
way
though,
onto
but
Nintendo
yeah,
Switch
still gotta finish the
summer
Zelda one.
2021.
The Vast World of...
World of Fadiel beckons.
Never heard of this either.
After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to
Oh,
Nintendo
Legend of
Switch.
Mana! Oh, I'm an idiot.
You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life.
That
It's
sounds
up to you
horrible.
on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story.
Okay, so the backgrounds
Join
look
forces with
unbelievable,
characters, each on
but
their
the
own personal
characters
quests.
look like pixel art shit.
Square off against fearsome monsters.
This
or
makes
take
no
a break
sense.
from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land. Legend of
Not gonna
Mana
lie, that sounds
launch
like
on
shit.
Nintendo Switch, June 24th.
You didn't really miss anything. Secret of Mana. That was it. Capcom. Yeah, you missed Legend of Mana and Samurai Warriors 5. This looks interesting. What the hell is this? Oh, this is Monster Hunter. Alright, I'm not familiar with this series. Okay, so this is the Monster Hunter Switch game we knew about. This looks good though, actually. This looks like it'd be more up my alley than I thought.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers.
So
50
it
years
is
ago,
finally beginning.
Urua village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered
Fire
some
marshmallow?
devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet.
That is an absurdly sized bow.
Pull yourselves together. You're not getting in.
Let's go, everyone!
Why does this dude have a Dunlop at the end of his stick?
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to last?
So that kind of looks good. It kind of looks like trash.
We should start
I don't know.
preparations right away. We're here to offer assistance.
I'd play a demo of this.
The Calamity!
Pre-order now. Probably not. Okay, that Switch skin does look sick, though. I've seen that
was
released
the latest
before.
trailer for
Or
Monster Hunter
some of the
Rise
screenshots
from
of it, the
Capcom.
controller skin and the Switch dock skin look
How will
absolutely
our
sick.
heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th.
Very grindy.
Next,
Yeah, I can see
Please
that.
take a look at this.
Please take a look at Mario Golf. Damn it! I was gonna predict
Fairway
this.
is open
Son of a
once
bitch.
again. Tee off on the latest installment of the Mario Golf series.
I'm
coming
in
to
on Mario
Nintendo
Golf.
Switch. Study the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things through.
Is it not motion
Then
controlled though?
swing.
Please tell me it's not motion controlled. I love
Enjoy
Mario
golfing
Golf.
with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural
Rawr!
scenery.
Sand trap.
Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes. And a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain.
This is doing $60 for it.
These
They want
features
$60
can help
for
you
it.
Ace your shots. In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls. by
In
holding
addition
the
to button
Joy-Con
controls.
controller
So there's
on the
button
golf
controls.
club.
Alright, in. Bought
Gently
it.
swing the
Pre-order it
controller
right now.
to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing.
Why are they running?
On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario
Oh
Golf,
my god, it's
including
Mario
this
Kart
one,
Golf.
Speed
Ah.
Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going.
There's
Outpace
so
your
many
opponents to come out
euphemisms.
on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition.
Oh my god, it is Mario Kart Golf.
Did we mention story mode? As a Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate points to different stats.
Oh my god, I
allowing
can't
you
believe
to
I'm gonna
develop
buy
your
this, but I'm
character
definitely buying this.
however you'd like. You can also use your
Look
Mii
at Wario!
versus play.
Oh my
Your
god,
golfing
it's
skills to the
great!
test when Mario Golf
June
Super Rush
25th.
swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop after this
You know damn well that's
presentation.
a $60 release. Wah!
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls.
Yeah, this looks sick
Please look
though.
forward to this game on Nintendo Switch. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch. Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion
Meh.
lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist
Yes,
Fiona.
we're
as you set out to
17
recover a
minutes
mountain
in.
of cash. Set between Borderlands 2
Wild
and 3,
Smash
this game includes
announcement.
all 5 episodes,
By wild, I
filled
just
with
mean
classic
out of
Borderlands
nowhere.
humor. Gangsters,
That's
bandit
about it.
lords,
And Mario
golfers
Golf.
are
Mario
just
Golf's
a
my number
handful of
2.
the obstacles you'll encounter in
So
this
far.
choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch March 24th.
Why is work texting me?
32 of
That's
Capcom's
terrible.
most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a
Oh,
variety
we're getting,
of display
what,
options
Capcom
to relive
Arcade?
that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free, then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade
1943
Stadium
is
launches
sick.
later today.
Aren't they doing a re-release of Ghosts and Goblins though? Why would I buy the old one?
As a zombie, you just can't get enough of them. In this action game from Aspire, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans
What
into
is
your
this?
undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission.
This looks
city
horrible.
ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on
Oh, it
Nintendo
looks like an N64 game. Ugh. I'm disgusted.
It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero.
No More
ranking
Heroes
tournament
3, huh?
to decide Earth's fate. Here we go. As the crass beam katana wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world. Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual...
Another game series I've never
Most
played
of
but
them
seems
aliens,
absolutely
dirty
horrible,
tricks
but yet
up
has a
their
cult following.
Study their tactics
I
carefully to
am not
gain
a
the upper hand
fan
in combat.
of anything about this.
With a new and improved Death Glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match. The fate of the world is
Yeah,
at stake.
that looks
So get
just
ready to kick some,
completely terrible.
Whatever aliens
It looks like a
think you can
glorified
kick.
indie game.
Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes
Fight me.
3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th. Exterminate demons in heaven.
As above,
Neon White.
so below.
I am not familiar with this.
Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
This motherfucker got 1911. Yeah, I've never been interested in No More Heroes at all. This, however, is this like Gambit meets Devil May Cry? What's up with all the cards?
It's kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself.
And you pick up cards from the enemies,
God's judgment.
and then you can use them.
Do with it.
This is wild.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in Neon White.
Winter?
Coming to Nintendo
That is
Switch,
not in the
Winter
first quarter of 2021 there, Lion-ass Nintendo. That's what
The
they
DC
said all
superhero
these
girls
games
are
would be.
here to save the day.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and Bathook. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso of truth. Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil
This looks
supervillains to
terrible.
keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later.
This is cringe.
Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it
This
coming,
is like-
but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what.
Lollipop
Just
Chainsaw
gotta make sure no
for
one figures out our
preteens.
secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power heroically sourced onto Nintendo Switch June 4th.
That's a pass. Hard pass.
Ready to juice cannons and prepare for battle.
What is this? This actually looks kind of good. Plants vs. Zombies. Battle for Neighborville. That's another series that I've never really been interested in. This looks pretty good though. I don't know why I'm irrationally loving this corn dude. Weirdly into this song. Coming in March. I looked alright.
Who will join you in your
It's not as hard to
adventure?
pass as
Anyone can.
Super Girls.
Band together on a quest to
Miitopia?
face evil
Oh,
and
God.
save faces. Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch. Cast Mii characters in various roles across the kingdom. Turn
Alright,
your
this is
favorite
taking
people into
a
your
sharp
allies,
downward
or even
turn.
make someone the nefarious Dark Lord. Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game.
Oh boy.
Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure. There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous. In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during
Why
battle.
is this game?
If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse.
That looked like a fight from
Whoa!
Ice
You
Hockey
can
for
have a horse
NES.
as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good.
What's up, chubby
Care for it,
Epono?
and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia. Coming to Nintendo Switch, May 21st.
I don't know, but this took a
Pre-orders begin
sharp
today
turn for
on
the
Nintendo
awful.
eShop. Super Mario themed items are coming to your
Ooh.
island.
Alright. Let's get it back on track.
Super Mario Brothers
Fucking
35th anniversary
Luigi.
themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New
Yes.
Horizons game. Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like.
This is wild.
You can also place 2 warp pipes.
Yes!
Then use them to travel between locations on your island.
Dude, this is awesome. I'm back. I'm back in on this game again. Alright, it's time to start playing it. It's been a while, but yes, I'm back
The free
in.
update for the game launches
February 25th, free update. Alright, in.
After downloading it,
Catch
Super
me on
Mario
February
Brothers items will
25th.
be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st. Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information. We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
I love that game. I don't care. It's a terrible time waster, but it's just such a
How was
good,
that?
such a well done
These
terrible time
collaboration
waster.
items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary event.
Nice.
Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's
I'm very
Fury
interested
game.
in trying this at some point too.
We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well. Next, we have another game to show you.
Alright, what you got? Looks like Fire Emblem, but
He leaves us no recourse. Swords!
oh god, it looks so bad.
Answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
Alright, the Bowser's Fury stuff looks really interesting with the 3D world. It looks kind of like a preview of the next mainline Mario game, to be honest. This, however, looks like
I
horseshit.
promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely. Every last one of
They need to
us.
cut it out with these pixel art. Horrible ass. Ugh. Project Triangle Strategy.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later,
The Salt Iron
the
War.
war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
There's Shakespeare on this continent, huh?
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
This looks like Octopath shit.
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon.
Oh,
The
Jesus
range
Christ.
can be
Okay, so your gimmick
extended by
is you're
attacking from
fucking
higher
on your high
with
ground.
long
Okay,
range
great.
weapons, such as bows
Fast
and
forward.
arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible
Can't we just
not
have,
only
like,
to your initial attack, but
the
also a
Final
powerful
Fantasy
blow
X
from
battle
the
system
ally
with
positioned
new
behind
stories
the
and
enemy.
not pixel graphics? Like, that's all I want from my RPGs.
Charge into an enemy to send them
Throw a
flying
new,
into
you know,
position for
replace the
follow-up
sphere grid and
attack.
everything with some new fucking
Link attacks together by first
version
casting
of a
ice
job
magic on the
system, but
flames
then
to
just leave
create
everything else
water
alone.
terrain.
And just come up with new
Then
games.
electrify
They can be
the area
2D, it's
with
fine.
lightning
Or
magic.
2.5D, whatever. Just not this.
It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield.
Oh, so it's not a chocobo, you're on top of a crow. This is so bad.
Throughout the story, you will be faced
Alright,
with
we're a little
making
over
important
halfway through.
decisions in a variety
I've
of
gotten
situations.
0 predictions correct, although I really was gonna call
Morality,
Mario Golf.
Liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your
Objection!
cause.
Sorry, wrong game.
Once more, I would ask you plainly.
This is Octopath. It's, I guarantee everything about this is the same underlying
Critical
engine.
decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies towards
What is
your
this, the
favored
fucking
cause.
Bureaucracy Simulator 2021? Get out of
The
here!
story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refused to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths
Both
divergent
volumes?
from those
I
of the
can
players.
try.
You will see what true might is.
Project Triangle Strategy.
I can't really that much
Mountain
actually, because I'm
Tactical
already
RPG
like clipping
from
into
Square
red
Enix
with the mic.
will launch in 2022. Please be on the lookout for more information.
That seems like a
in the
you problem.
future. After this presentation, a demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop. And in the future,
That's
we'll
about as
conduct
far
a
as I can
survey
go.
to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses. On
No,
the
I
demo.
will not be playing the demo of that.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Loud kids are always the problem.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Didn't we just do this? What the fuck is this? Is this Fortnite? Star Wars Hunters? Please no. Please no.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
No.
All right, let's do this.
Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take 1.
We all play for different reasons.
This is Fortnite, isn't it?
Love battle. Gorgon used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once. Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Gorgon want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Woo! Come get some. Got you.
Hey, Lieutenant, pass to me!
Roger that, Princess. Here.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
You fucking playing dodgeball? Where's Ben Stiller? Global Gym Purple Cobras.
Roger that. Heads up, Your Highness.
Eat this!
Lost it! Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers! Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show!
Pass to me. What? Interview's over? Oh, come on, man. One more game.
The maps do look very Splatoon. EA Originals. So,
The fight for survival starts now.
I don't even know how to respond to that. I am very upset by even having to have watched that.
From the creators of the Danganronpa
World's
and
End
Zero Escape
Club.
series comes a fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet! Sorry to scare you all, but the game is canceled!
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate!
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in
what
World's End
is
Club,
this?
venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
Like gameplay-wise, is that a like platformer?
Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades. Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a
Yeah,
physical
I probably
release
should
on
play
Nintendo
this.
Switch.
I like
This
dungeon.
version
I have
comes
a
with a
soft
couple
spot
of
for dungeon
extras
crawlers.
to assist you on your journey out of the
This
underworld.
one's supposed to be
The
particularly
first
good.
is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music
What
composed
exactly does
by
PC
Darren Korb,
download code
known
mean?
for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director.
Yeah, I
James
mean,
Zinn.
Hades has gotten a
Let's not
ton of
forget the
critical
game
acclaim,
itself,
obviously,
offering dozens
and
of
I'm
hours
a
of
fan of
exhilarating
dungeon
action
crawlers to
paired
some
with a
extent.
compelling story.
Torchlight,
Escape the underworld
Diablo
again,
3.
or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades.
I don't think it
on
looks
March 19th.
great, but like everything about it I've heard is good. So
3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection.
wait, what?
Ninja
Oh,
Gaiden Sigma,
good lord!
Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
So are these as hard as real Ninja Gaiden games?
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos.
I've only played
And
one
team
of the
up with other
3D
super
ones.
ninjas in your quest to
It was
fulfill
on
your
like
destiny.
Xbox way back in the day.
All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included.
Yeah, that's I've played the first one of the 3Ds. That's it.
Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer
I might
2021.
do that actually. That's possible.
More battles
Wait,
are coming
what?
to Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
DLC. Meifa! We getting more story? What are we getting? Weapon, costume, expanded roster, weapon types. I'd have to go back and read all that crap, but
there's even more coming to Nintendo
doesn't
Switch.
look like anything major, just some small updates.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 Heroes of Light.
I tried playing the demo of this damn thing again, and I still just cannot avoid getting absolutely mulched.
Master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
Like, I actually want to like this because it looks really good for one of
brand new
these,
story on February 26th.
like, 2.5D/3D
Bravely Default 2 will be
RPGs.
revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available.
Oh, new demo. Alright.
The
Let's
latest
check out the new
installment
demo.
in the legendary Ghosts and
Oh,
Goblins
goddamn
series
you,
comes
Ghosts
to
and
life.
Goblins!
As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the Demon Realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters.
Ooh.
Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available
Imagine
now
co-op
on
speedruns
Nintendo
of
eShop.
this. I'm psyched for
8
that. That's gonna be really good.
Journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch.
I am really,
Travel
really
through a
in on the
stunning
Ghosts and
sci-fi world
Goblins
with any of the
game.
protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features,
I have no idea what this is.
exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus. Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th.
Looks mega
Apex
old school,
Legends
but
is
not
storming
terrible.
onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can
Fucking
get an all-new
$400
Legendary Pathfinder skin
microtransactions. Fuck
and
off.
30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends
Yeah, I could
enters
get
the fray
to
March 9th.
basically just after the first boss,
How's it going
Super
so
Ghouls and
far?
Ghosts.
There's still
They're super,
a little
yeah.
bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
Yeah, we'll see what the Ace Attorney thing is. There's got to be something to do with this.
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer
Whoa.
of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
Boo!
We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer. While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch.
Skyward Sword?
Please take a look.
Skyward Sword. Yes! Yes, this game without fucking motion controls. Let's go. Please tell me they got rid of the motion controls. This game would have been so good on a real fucking console. Skyward Sword HD. Let's go.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold two
No!
Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical
I am
movements
so
add a sense of
disappointed.
urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After modeling how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Ugh.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward.
Well, you do a camera then.
To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the
So what do you do with the camera?
Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers.
Ooh, those look sick.
The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events
Those
around
look
the creation
sick.
of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda.
Alright, we got 5 minutes left in this thing. July
The Legend of
16th.
Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th.
I don't like not
Following
having
this
right
Nintendo
analog
Direct,
stick camera
you'll be
control
able to
though.
pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop.
I mean, I guess we didn't
specially
on
designed
Wii
Joy-Con
either,
controllers will
but
launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
I'm glad they at least tried to get rid of motion controls. We'll see
Please
how it
look
actually
forward to
works.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today.
Alright, last
Please
one.
take a look at
See
this.
what it is. Bayonetta, Metroid. Splatoon? Yeah, this is the last announcement. Splatoon with a... That's not true. Japan fucking loves Splatoon. Is this like single player story mode Splatoon? This is interesting. I have a feeling they're gonna give no gameplay or anything to this other than kind of this scene. Splatoon 3. Gameplay? So it's the exact same thing? What is different about this? Alright, so we got nothing. Alright, great. New Splatoon game. That's really all you told me about that.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information.
So it'll be a while. Fuck you guys!
Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, I'm not surprised they didn't have any Breath of the Wild 2. Yeah, it's not surprising they didn't have anything for that, because we kind of know where that's at. That's going to be probably... I think they're going to do a trailer for that and do like the title reveal and all that at the Game Awards this year. And then it's going to be February of next year release. I think that's what we're looking at for Breath of the Wild 2. Metroid Prime 4 is still just in development hell. So I think it's going to be 2023 before we see that thing. Just based on like the job postings and everything for that thing. That thing's still just a complete mess. I am really weird based on kind of the leaks that we've had about no Phoenix Wright stuff, like any information, because we know there's something coming for that. We don't know exactly what, and the fact that they didn't say anything about it here is kind of weird. I guess it makes sense because the Famicom Detective Club and that are like the same thing, so you wouldn't want to put those in both, but you'd figure that the Phoenix Wright stuff would have more like name value for a Direct, so that's weird. Alright, so I was wrong about getting the Zelda 35 Anniversary Collection, but I guess we get Skyward Sword HD. I'd actually rather have Skyward Sword HD, I think. I'm actually really hyped to go back and play that game with less shitty controls. So what I'm thinking there, because I still think the Zelda 35 there's going to be a collection for it. I just think that now, because they're not going to have anything for Breath of the Wild this year, and I also think that means there's going to be no Switch Pro this year. I think they are still going to do the Zelda 35 collection, but that's going to be the big thing around Christmas. I think that's going to be your holiday game this year. So I think it'll give you Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker. Possibly Majora's Mask. Maybe all four, maybe. And I think they'll do that around Christmas time this year. Kind of around the time they launched Hyrule Warriors this year. So that's kind of my guesses on that as of right now. Yeah, but I am hyped for Skyward Sword HD. Now that I'm thinking about it, you don't really have good camera control with the right stick in that game anyway. So instead of having that right stick ported to be better camera control, which would have been great, that's a compromise so you can deal with the sword bullshit. I think that'll work. I don't know how exactly the shield will work with that setup, but I'm definitely not playing with the fucking Joy-Con, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I will be back later this week with some more games. There's a bunch of new skips found in Momodora 4, so I might jump over to that and start getting that stuff figured out, because it looks like some really cool shit that happened in that game recently. And I still need to go back and finish Ocean's Heart, which will take me probably 2 or 3 more sessions to do. So plenty of stuff to play. We'll have the stream. Yeah, and I'm going to, like, anytime these big events like this are coming up, I'm going to start trying to react to them more, E3s and whatnot, if any of these things are ever happening again. But anyway, that's it for this one, Skyward Sword HD. All right, let's do it. Talk to you guys later.